That's great. You guys are wonderful. I know I look and sound like this, but I'm actually not American. I'm an immigrant. I came here as a little kid from a country called Belarus. Thank you. The thing is, like, when I meet new people, I usually go out of my way to point out that I'm an immigrant because it really makes up for my lack of personality. Right? Because when you meet me, you just see plain, shitty white guy. Not so fast. Immigrant. I know the word immigrant doesn't really match my face, right? Like, that's not the image you get when you think of the word immigrant. Like, you're not going to turn on Fox News and they're going like, "Goddamn immigrants," and it's just a picture of me. Right? That's not happening. The thing you would hear, though, is this idea of like immigrants coming to America and taking our jobs. That's a thing that exists. And whenever I hear that, I always get a little bit nervous because, like, by definition, I'm an immigrant that has taken American jobs, right? And if someone's getting so upset about the idea of just taking a job, how are they going to feel about all the jobs I've quit? You know, some of them I never even showed up to. I feel like that's really going to ruffle some feathers. The thing is, I look like this, but I still have this like weird connection and bond with other immigrants in America. For example, like if I'm ever at a restaurant or something, and maybe I'll see like one of the busboys in the back, I'll get excited. My heart starts beating a little bit faster. I'm like, immigrant? Immigrant? Right, then they'll come over to my table. I'm like, "Can you please clean this up?" And then all my friends are like, "What was that all about?" It's like, you wouldn't understand. It's an immigrant thing. I'm from the country of Belarus. Belarus used to be part of the Soviet Union, right next to Russia. Today, Belarus is kind of known for two things. It's known for potatoes, and then being the last standing dictatorship in Europe. #1 in Europe, that's right, baby. If the country of Belarus, if they were to have a travel brochure, it would be something like, "Come visit Belarus. We not only have dictator, we also have potato." They have them both. You guys should all come visit. The thing is, I was a little kid when I moved here, and like before I moved to America, my parents would have this kind of classic immigrant mantra. They would always just say like, "We're going to move to America for a better life. We're going to move to the U.S. for a better life." They would just always leave out the part where we moved to New Jersey. Jersey, that's right. No one's ever happy about being from Jersey, or other than her. No, the thing is, I was 8 years old, a little kid. I didn't know what being an immigrant meant. I didn't know what Belarus was, and definitely didn't know why a family would want to move to New Jersey. And I remember the moment when I realized how different life was going to be here for us in America. It was our first winter in the United States. The holidays were coming up, and I was getting very excited for Christmas because I've seen all the American movies, and I was like, Christmas is going to be sick, right? And then I noticed in our apartment, we didn't have any of the things I was looking forward to. We didn't have a Christmas tree, we didn't have decorations. I even looked around for presents. Nothing. Yeah, and I started to get upset, bummed out, like a little tear down my eye. And my dad had to set me aside and explain what was going on. He was like, "Listen, now that we moved to America, some things are going to be very different. For example, no Christmas. Because in America, we can be Jews now." And that was how I found out I was Jewish. Shalom. That was also how my dad ruined Christmas. Forever. You know, like most little kids, right? Like most little kids, they get really upset when they find out Santa Claus isn't real, right? So like imagine that feeling, except suddenly you're a Jew. It was like this really bad M. Night Shyamalan movie. You know, like, we were Jews the whole time.